Hey everyone, it's Kimmie from the Thrifter Sisters, and I am going to do a what sold video for you guys today. You know, I calculated up my last week of sales, and it has been actually pretty slow for me. And Mercari and Poshmark were very similar in sales, so that's interesting to me. But I had about $650 in sales in the last 6-7 days or so. Not the greatest. And, you know, I have been working really hard on all the things. I've been relisting and delisting, and I've been hitting my 10 to 15 item per day listing goal. So I think, you know, all the years that I've been doing this, I frequently tell people, including my own Thrifter sisters, that sometimes you just have to roll with the punches. Sometimes it seems like reselling is a roller coaster, so keep doing the things. I know sometimes it can be discouraging. I feel that some ways, you know, sometimes too. And then next week it'll be like, boom, I had 20 sales. So don't get discouraged. I am going to do this sales video a little bit differently. We'll see how it goes and see if I like the way that it turns out. I'm actually going to show you a screenshot of the sales that I had. And if you've never watched one of my sales videos, I put up the item that sold. I let you know about how much I paid for it and what the profit was for that item. I will kind of skip some of the lower priced items that, you know, aren't as substantial, and you know, just kind of list what I sold so that you guys can see it. And I love watching these videos from other people as well, so we all can learn and see what's selling in the thrifter arena. So without ado, here we go. So here we go, friends. This is the first eBay sale I am going to show you, and these were new with tags golf pants that I picked up from the bins. The brand is J. Lindbergh, and I paid $1 for them at the bins, and they sold for $25. So after what I paid in fees, I made about $18 on this pair of golf pants. The next item here is a men's size 2X Pronto Uomo. I never know how to say that brand. It's a men's button-up shirt. I picked this up at a local thrift store for $3, and I sold it for $15, which means after fees and my cost of goods, my profit is only about $8 on this. And I'm not sure if I would pick it up again. Maybe at the bins if it was in good enough condition. This next sale is a new with tags retail arbitrage women's plus size 20W cargo capri pants. I picked these up at a local retail store for $4. I sold them for $24.95, and so that means after fees and my cost of goods, I made about $15 on these capri pants. The next item here is a Goodwill bins pickup. These are men's Under Armour loose fit all season pants, and I picked these up at the bins. They were $1, and I sold them for $20, which means my profit was $15 on these Under Armour pants. The next item here is a women's plus size item. This is, you know, kind of my bread and butter. I do a lot with plus sizes, and I tell you guys that a lot, but I did love this shirt, but it did sit quite a while. I paid $1 for it. It did sell for $19. I believe this customer did use a coupon, so the profit here is about $12, and it was just a plus size you know, blouse with this pretty floral and ruffle, and that's why I picked it up. Very pretty. The next item here is a vintage Gap gray wool mini skirt. So you can see the tag there. I picked this up because I have been hearing that some vintage items in Gap are doing okay. So this was almost like an exploratory piece. I picked it up to the bins. I paid 50 cents, and it sold within a month for $19.95. So my profit is $15 on this skirt, which is pretty good. Skirts are usually hit or miss for me, so I was happy with that, honestly. So here is a Peter Millar Polo shirt. I recently talked to you guys about this brand. I'm learning a little bit more about. This is a polo shirt that I found at a local thrift store and I paid $4 for. This customer actually used a coupon, so this only sold for $25 actually. And after my cost of goods, my profit was about $17. And I'm really happy with that. I'm learning this brand and I wasn't too familiar with it. So $17 in profit was good to me. This next item, I also picked up the bins. It is a Victoria's Secret, very sexy Under Armour bra, underwire bra, excuse me. And I picked this up at the bins. I probably paid a quarter for it, honestly. And it sold literally in one day. And so I made about $20 off of this bra, and it flipped very quickly. The next item here, I picked up at the bins as well. These are a size 12 extra long American Eagle jegging, and you can see there's some destructioning, some holes and stuff in there. And so I picked these up at the bins for $1, and they sold for $22. So my profit is a solid $16 on that item. So this item I, wasn't too sure about, and it did really well for me. It is a vintage Lucky brand tank top. You can see by the tag that it's a little bit of an older tag. I picked this up at the bins, and it's very lightweight and it's size extra small. So I paid 50 cents for this. Now the customer did use a coupon that I have for my eBay store right now. So it actually sold for $20. I paid 50 cents, and that means my profit was $15 on this tank top. So that was really good, and it was really cute too. My next sale here is Cuddle Duds. This is a brand I like picking up because the items are just so soft. And these were a pair of Aztec leggings in size small. I picked them up at the bins. They were 50 cents and they sold for $16. So my profit here is $12. And they sold honestly pretty quick, about a month to 2 months. Not terrible, but not great. I mean, kind of like right in between there as far as timing goes. So this is another plus size item I picked up for $1 and it sold for $24, which means my profit was, $18 on this. This is the brand Lord Conrad, and it was size 3X. The next item here, I was actually just talking to my Thrifter sister about this brand. This is the brand Royal Robins, and they were a size 10, like a cargo utility pant. I picked these up at the bins. You can just barely see the tag there. It's Royal Robins. So I paid, these were pretty lightweight, but I'll say I paid $1 for these, and they actually sold for $25. Again, I have some coupons and promotions going on, and eBay actually allows you to do all kinds of promotions, percentage off, coupon, promoted listings. So these sold for $25. I paid $1. My profit was about $18 on these Royal Robins pants. The next item here, I actually have sold before. It got returned. The person didn't like it. She said it was too tight. So that's why I actually noted in the description the second time around that maybe it was snug. And I put that in my description down below that, someone said that it was, right here you can see, it was, the last customer stated that it runs small, and that's why I marked it large, extra large. The tag is a size extra large. I really feel like providing the most information to your customers is important, so I put that little snippet in there. I try to be as honest and open as possible. So there's the tag there, Columbia. So I did pick this up at the bins. I did get a return on it, and now I'm reselling it again. So, after all that process, I've made about $15 on this Columbia women's button-up shirt. This is a fun find. I found this at a local Goodwill, not the bins, and I actually texted my Thrifter sister and asked her if she thought it was worth it. I paid $6. This is a size large rails long sleeve button-up shirt, and that's one of the tags. This is another of the tag. And so I sold this pretty quickly for $30. So after fees and my cost of goods, I made about $20 on this, and it sold pretty quickly. It was a nice black plaid button-up shirt. So my last eBay sale for the last 7 days or so is this women's new tag size 34H Glamorize underwire bra. And so this is something I had picked up on a retail arbitrage. So my cost was about $5 on this bra. But I sold it for $18, which I think is honestly a really good value for the customer as well. So I made about $10 off of this bra. And, I think the customer got a really good value. So we just have the Poshmark and Mercari to go here real quick. Oops, it says your item has sold. Yes, it did. This is a size 0 Torrid. This sat for a while, and I'm honestly not real sure why. It's really cute. I did find the stock photo, which Poshmark, I do post on Poshmark the stocks when I can find them. However, it only sold for $13. I only made $7 off of this. So, sometimes items are a mystery. I'm not sure what happened there, but it did sell, and I'm ready to reinvest into something else there. This, I was just telling my Thrifter sister about, such a cute dress. So I found this in a kids bin at the Goodwill bins. It is Vineyard Vines. It's a plaid dress here, you can see. And so I paid 25 cents for this really cute Vineyard Vines patchwork. I said plaid, but it's more like a patchwork plaid dress. So I paid $0.25 for this little cute dress, and I sold it for $20. So my profit was $15 on this dress. I don't do a ton with clothes besides my own kids' clothes, but this was a fun little find. And I thought it was worth it. Low cost of goods, only 25 cents. Speaking of my sons, this was a nice little bundle I got on Poshmark. My son's shorts. Of course, someone is purchasing shorts. So, hey, it's only the beginning of February and someone is already getting into purchasing shorts. These were all my boys. You can see 3 pair there. They sold for $22, and there you can see the earnings says what I take home after fees is $17.60. What my original cost of goods, I always say it's 0 just because my boys did wear them and they got use out of them. So there you go. Find some things in your house to sell, y'all. So this is actually a return customer. I love this customer. She's very sweet. This is a plus size bundle. There you can see there's 3 items there. There's a Lane Bryant item, a Torrid item, and a Fashion Bug item. She sent me an offer and I accepted. You can see here for the 3 items, the earnings is after fees. So my earnings is $26.40. I did have about $8 into these items. One I had found at a local thrift, and the other 2 were from the Goodwill bins. So my profit off of this bundle is $18, and this is her 3rd order in the last couple months. So I didn't even really negotiate with her this time. She sent me an offer, and I was happy to accept it, and I'm thankful to have that repeat customer. And this was the last Poshmark item, another Torrid item. This was a bigger size 4X, and it did sell for $24. I found this at the Goodwill bins, and this is a very lightweight top. So it cost me 50 cents, and I sold it for $24. So my profit here is $18. On an item, this Torrid item is really cute, and it's a bigger size, and I hope she loves it. Last couple items here are from Mercari. This is actually an item my Thrifter sister, Chrissy, gave to me from the bins. And so I paid 50 cents. It's a J. Crew. It's their sub-brand Mercantile. It was a plus size 24 new with tags. skirt or skort. It has the shorts underneath. And so I paid 50 cents. And here's the, there it is. So there's the tag. You can see at the top there it says J. Crew Mercantile. And it was 24 as in a plus size 24, which is why my sister gave it to me. So again, I sold for $24. I paid 50 cents and my profit is about $18 off of this skirt. This next item is a retail arbitrage. They were new with box, size 6.5 or 6.5 Columbia shoes. I actually found these on a clearance rack, so they're retail arbitrage. I paid $12 for these in the box, which was a like 90% off discount. It was really good. But I did accept an offer. I had these listed for $65. They are, you can see here, you know, in the box. The customer, you know, I guess I'm kind of a softie because she wrote me and said she had a pair just like that and she wore them for 8 years. And, you know, she'd really love to get something that was very similar and sent me an offer. And I guess I'm a sucker because I accepted it. So these sold for $45. You know, after fees and my cost of goods, I still made $25 off of these. So, you know, I'm okay with that. And I think the customer got a really good deal there. And I hope that she loves them. These I've had for a while. I actually just relisted these. So I think that's evidence that when you go to relist your items, it can bring in new customers and like new traffic to these items that might have been sitting for a while. This is a size 10 Miss Albright. They were really pretty beaded sandals. And so I had picked these up so you can see some of the beaded details there. Really pretty. You know, I got these at the bins. I don't pick up a whole lot of shoes at the bins, but I saw the beading and I thought it was really pretty. I paid, you know, $2 for these and they sold for $22. It did take quite a while, so that's a bummer, but I made about $15 off these sandals. And they're really pretty, honestly. The last item here was actually one of my last thrift hauls. This is a new brand I've never seen and I've never picked up before. It was at my local thrift store. I paid $4 for it. The brand is Southern Tide, which I had never heard of or seen before. But the comps looked good. It literally sold in a week. And I did accept an offer, but $24 I still thought was a solid offer, and I accepted that. So after fees and my cost of goods, my profit on this item was $16. So hey, those are my sales for the last week or so. Like I said, it has been a little bit slower, but you see I sold a lot of items there at a decent 15-ish profit, which is usually my goal. It just seems like the sales were a little bit slower, but I hope next week is better. Thanks for joining me for the sale video. And hey, if you are a thrifter, reseller, or just someone who likes to see what us thrifters pick up and what we're up to, we would love if you liked and subscribed to our channel. There's 3 of us here, 3 sisters, and you know, we just love thrifting and finding good deals, and we hope to connect with people and share what we're finding, and you know, hopefully find some new things and some fun things for everyone to see. So that's the goal. Thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.